Well, our concert is called Pride of the World. It wasn't a random title. I decided some months ago that I would take it upon myself to challenge myself to write a piece of music, or more than a piece of music, but to write a song that I felt could adequately express and in some shape or form represent the Royal Canadian Air Force in commemorating them in this 2024 centenary. The first piece of music that inspired me to write this was a piece of music called the Royal Air Force March Past. It's quite a famous piece of classical music. It's actually used in many air forces across the Commonwealth, not just here in Canada. So I started writing this in May, and by July the piece was complete for piano at least. And I thought, it needs to be more than piano. I need to really, really go all out in representing and creating something truly proud and patriotic. So through lots of research led me to a gentleman that lives in Germany, and his name is Christopher Trinnaman, and he is a very talented orchestrator and a producer. And Christopher and I really made a great friendship over the miles. We had many Zoom calls and phone calls and texts, etc. He helped me single-handedly bring the music of Pride of the World from the piano basically to hundreds of virtual orchestral instruments. And for over 25 years, I've been writing music myself for film and television. And in fact, this piece of music, this song, really reflects some of my most favourite Hollywood composers like Alan Silvestri, Mark Shaman, John Williams, and Alan Menken. However, I tried to make a real effort to make sure that the piece really stayed within a strong connection to the traditional military music style. And I wanted the piece to pay homage to Canada. And at the end of the song, in the last few seconds, you will hear a cheeky little nod to the Canadian National Anthem, honouring the Royal Canadian Air Force's presence here in Canada by way of bringing the music home, you could say. My hope for this song, this composition, is that it stirs feelings of pride, of gratitude and recognition of the monumental legacy of our Air Force. I envisioned this song as an anthem for the Royal Canadian Air Force's 100 years of achievements, and a tribute to the extraordinary men and women who have shaped it. The choir have absolutely gone beyond expectation in learning this song. It's not the easiest of songs, it was a challenge, and they have poured their heart and soul into this song. And you're about to witness that in this world premiere of my original song, the first time ever performed in public. You are the first people to hear this anthem that I have written, and so without further ado, it does give me great pleasure to introduce the world premiere of Pride of the World by Jamie Serafi.